Welcome back. We're back with Vlad the Impaler. And this is chapter 2. Lots of reading, so if you don't... I read very terribly. I make good voices, but I'm terrible at making out words at times. Like those big long-ass words that I don't feel like reading. I don't want to read. So if you really... Yeah, I would follow along, but... It's a lot of reading, a lot of choice. There's not too many choices. More reading and kind of just gathering stuff. And... yeah, so we're on chapter 2. Last episode we were told to go to Basilica. After we found a... well, first time we went to the square and we were told to go to Basilica because foul men were there. And then we went to a market where a girl was kidnapped, kind of got screwed and didn't find the girl then. Yeah, I feel kind of bad about that. Then we went to the pier. The pier had a 20-foot long serpent that we carried back to a tent. Got paid for though. Pretty good, I guess. So chapter 2. Here we go. So the evidence you've collecting lays spread out on the table before you. Your meal from the tavern downstairs sits half-eaten as you try to make sense of the results of the encounter. People gotta drive by, and it's really loud. Sorry about that. My windows are open, and my fans are on. I'm really sorry. Okay. Where was I? And that's when you sense the presence behind you. On instinct, you spin aside just as a knife passes through the air where you've been standing. All the weapons are across the rooms, save the one that no one ever expects you. With a singular speed, death strikes, you grapple with the hooded assassin, keeping the jagged knife just beyond the slice of your flesh, until at last you gain the crucial advantage to flip over your attacker onto the table, breaking it and splintering splinters in the process. Oh. The assassin lies still, pulling back his mask. You find a horrible slackness in his head, resulting in a broken neck. We got him. Killed him. That's what you get for fucking with me. His face is European. Around his neck is a silver cross, a tiny dragon curled around it. In his pocket, you find a small bound copy of the Exorcist Doctrine. That's interesting. An exorcism, if you don't know what it is a demon expulsion, I believe. If I'm right. I don't know how the exact term for that. If you don't know what it is, please do learn what that is. I'm honestly not sure about this now. Are we fighting demon? I believe so. Well, considering people die a lot, and they like to kill people, so I figure, yeah. Really stop talking about it. Just okay, a piece of folded paper. In it is a letter. The name of the inn where you are staying, as well as your room number. Excellent, you think to yourself. If people are trying to kill me, I must be getting somewhere. Oh yeah. What if this is just the guy, Vlad the Impaler, sending somebody to kill us? I'm just thinking it's Vlad the Impaler. Vlad, I don't know who he is exactly, but just thinking because he likes to kill people. He's probably sending people. He's probably got like a following. Oh, we can go to the Basilica. We're going to the Basilica. I was told to go there. I can also go to the catacombs too, or anywhere I've been before. But I'd rather not go back. I'd like to go back to the square to see if I can find the vampire again. Mr. Vampire Man. I'd like to go back there, but I'm gonna go to the Basilica first. The innkeeper's daughter went missing after church services this morning. It's another abduction of many. But you knew this girl, and you liked her. That makes finding her all the more important. As you enter the Basilica, you head to the last place anyone saw her. Lighting a candle, you shine black Madonna. I think I said that right. You examine the area carefully, looking for any sign as to her whereabouts. When you move the kneeling bench out of the doorway, you're surprised to find a narrow grating in the floor. It's little more than a vent, but it opens from the inside. With a well-placed kick, knock it open, climb down into the floor. The crawl space is tight, but it's soon widened into the Basilica cellar. There is a makeshift kitchen set up there, and the priest is sitting at a table, slimming a bowl of stew. The things you've witnessed since coming to this window have caused your mind to jump to the worst conclusion. You ask, Father? The priest yelps as he turns around to face you. A long chain shuffling the floor across him. You take a step forward. Father, what kind of stew is that? The priest gets a wild smile on the face and he gasps. The smile on his face marked by gaps and missing teeth and says, Ethan stew. Ethan stew. I don't know. Kill the son of a bitch. Well, I don't know if I should do the right thing. Well, who doesn't? You are merciless. Your weapon plunges into the cannibal priest's face and his blood sprays around the cellar as he flounders. When he finally collapses dead and clutching you, fish the ribbon that had always been in the girl's hair through the stick. You only wished you could forget the image of your eyeball floating next to it. Oh god. Oh god. That's not good. So, I'd like to head, after saying that, the Basilica seems like a good place. It was very good by the vampire to actually mention that. Very evil there. Evil in the house of some god I don't know? I don't know. I'm gonna head to the catacombs. You descend into the catacombs beneath the city, quickly becoming apparent that you are a twisting maze of tight corridors that many will stretch for miles. Everywhere around you, dead lay in row after row of endless shelves and clothes. As you wind your way down the paths of the dead, you become faintly aware of high-pitched chirping sound. At first, you think it may be rats. Then you turn around before you are a swarm of bats filling the corridor. Oh, it's fucking could be the vampire. After the chirping is disoriented, a beat of wings surrounds you, and you swear to catch a terrifying flash of a mock laugh pass. Worst of all, the wind from their thousands of beating wings snuffs out your torch. Disoriented and in the dark, you are suddenly in real danger of becoming permanent blobs. And in these halls, you can be death sentence. You manage to relight your torch, but now you have no idea which direction you came from. Wait where you are. No, I'm gonna pass through darkness. Your days in the Legion were filled with bad situations in your long since you learned to keep your head in trouble. You read the terrain. As a warrior, you look for the clues of people's passing. Use your torch sparsely. I don't know how to say that. Oh, sparingly. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. So sparingly, and always check the flames for signs of a breeze. Eventually, a clue. Hunting pays off. As you emerge back into the city, you resolve to return to the catacombs when you are better equipped. But for now, you need a stiff drink. Boy, nothing like going to drink afterward. Well, I believe the vampire just passed by, so I don't believe he'd probably be in the square. But I'm going back to Basilica. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. You were visiting Basilica's before sundown when you noticed a group of altar boys gathered around a corner. They seemed to be up to something, but you can't tell what. When the priest finally calls for them, they run off giggling and shoving each other. You approach a small table where they had been gathered around an open box. Peering inside, you find a mouse. So this is some cruel punishment, I see. Some cruel mouse punishment. Wow, okay. The mouse is desperately trying to get out of the box, but the boys have covered the poor thing in lamp oil, so it's just slipping hopelessly off the sides. I could possibly question what they come back, but I'm gonna free the mouse. I feel bad. Remembering the mouse that you had fed, they used to feed at the orphanage, you put a little creature out of the box. Put it in your pocket. Once you're outside the Basilica, you're freed in the alley. As scampers away, you remember how difficult it can be for a creature so small to get out of going to church. So wait, rats go to church too? Interesting. So that's the end of chapter 2. Pretty uneventful. Nothing really happened this chapter. Outside of the cannibal, there's not much this chapter. I didn't get too many clues. I'm kind of unsure what's going on. I'm not sure if I'm missing something here. But that vampire was the last person that gave me a good clue. I might have to go track him down, possibly. Because last time we saw him in the catacombs in the square. So I have a feeling he possibly could either live in the catacombs or square. So I think the next chapter, I'm going to try to look for him. That's the idea at the moment. But, yeah, so this is the end of chapter 2. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.